Hey folks, welcome back to Backstage. And as you can see, we're getting ready for spooky season. We've already got our decorations going. So even to gear up the season even a little further, how about getting terrified by some wonderful actors that I had the pleasure of meeting at Sweet Dreams Haunted House. It's between Cullman and Arab. They're very unique. They have it all, and I mean from acrobats to in your face, but they've also made it very family friendly. So even your littles can go out. They have made up something new so they can even be a little scared, but not much. But as you see in the interview, he lays everything out, but it's absolutely terrifying. See ya. There he is.
Like do it and then reach, yeah.
Okay, so you how did this haunted house start? Just guide me from day one to now.
Okay, not me, but this. I was going to originally. I was going to start a business doing masks, making masks. Just make a mask and sell it. Real simple, quick, and easy. It's sort
kind of like the FX studio.
Maybe I wanted to start with masks, and then I would probably have it, expanded into special effects.
Okay.
I also do special effects. I do a little bit of special effects makeup. So as kind of a one-man band, I do a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I'm trying to get other people in here and involved and up to speed, doing different things like that. So I like to teach. I like to teach, too.
Okay.
But unfortunately, being a one-man band, you don't always have the time to do what you want to do. I was going to say,
you're probably limited here.
Right.
Just time alone.
Right. So this got started. I just ended up with the opportunity, to get this started. I got a loan, and it was actually from a friend. A bank probably wouldn't touch me, but so I took it because like I said, I had a haunt in Illinois before this, and I missed it.
Okay.
So, yeah, and I've been.
How long did you do that one?
I did that one for 8 years.
Okay.
And I did worked for other haunts before that.
Mm-hmm.
So for quite a few years, and actually originally, I don't know if you want to get into that at this moment, but how I actually first got started was I was doing I do acting and stunts, and actually started out doing stunts, and then I kind of progressed into acting.
Okay.
So I did the Six Flags up in Gurnee. That's the Chicago Six Flags. We did the Warner Brothers Western Stunt Show.
Let me talk to you about somebody later.
Okay. So we after the stunt show was over, it was the end of summer, then we went right into the park. We went right into the Halloween season, and they were opening up some haunted house attractions there. And one of the stunt guys there, he says, "Hey, let's go check out their haunted house and go to work. Go to work there." Since we were out of work, that was our job. It actually paid fairly well, honestly, which is unusual in the Midwest to be able to make it in performing. But so he dragged me. He when he said that, I started laughing. I told him, "I'm not doing that. That's for kids." And I thought it was funny.
Oh, you got to find the inner child in you.
I hadn't found him yet. Yeah, and but I did. So he dragged me down there, kicking and screaming the whole way. And I fell in love with it, and I've been doing it ever since. And on a funny side note, he quit the next day.
Oh, no, he didn't.
It wasn't for him. It was for me. But I'm glad he took me down there, though, because I really do love the business.
Got started.
I love the creativity of it. Yeah. So it allows me to. It's a creative outlet.
Okay.
So it's not just art, mask making. It's limited by only by my imagination, right? So that's like I'm a kid in a candy store.
Oh yeah.
So Yeah, I love this stuff.
Could you find more adults that are into haunted
I
than
do.
anything? I know I did in my past.
Yeah.
It was more the adults that got into it than the kids.
It's surprising. Yeah, the adults that want to, come out and you watch them, their personality changes, when they get the makeup and get the mask on,
Yes. Oh yes.
You're a different person that I don't know.
Oh yeah. I've come across a few big burly men that were very tough.
That's what I was
and
thinking
they
about.
easily, literally fell to the floor. They were that scared.
Oh, they're getting yes.
Yeah. So like, you're so such a manly man, and here you are on the floor crying.
Yeah, I've seen both sides of that where it was actually the actor, who was one of those who, thought he was macho, well, acted, macho. And then get in here and you see him running around and screaming and acting like they're 12 years old again. It's just, I think it's an excuse, to vent, I guess, if you want to call it.
But it's a fun time of the year. You can just...
I think it brings out the kid in a lot of people. I don't know about most, but for me it does.
I would say I grew up haunted.
It was some of the best times that I've ever had was in October.
Yes. Just going through, getting that little thrill.
Halloween, I used to stay out when it was okay for kids to stay out. Right? I was out by myself still. All my friends were already in. Yeah. And I was still out going door to door. Like
we're still causing chaos.
I would fill up. I would fill up every bag I could find.
Oh, we had multiple bags.
Right. So yeah, I've always loved Halloween. But yeah, I just kind of accidentally fell into the haunted attraction business. Yeah. Which is also entertainment. So I have an entertainment background too. Never had any interest in doing that either. I just kind of opportunity fell in my lap. I took it and fell in love. So that's my other love passion is acting, which is just another form of creativity.
Right.
It's another form of art. So like I said, anything creative.
And how long have you been at this location in Cullman?
This is going to be my 4th season.
Okay.
Coming up. So that'll be 12 years with my own place.
Okay.
So I'm starting to learn, what I'm doing.
Everything is a trial and error.
Things change, and I'm learning stuff all the time.
Yes.
So there's coming up new stuff a lot.
Now, how much is it electronic? I would say, because I know a lot of the haunted houses, they've started gearing more towards the animated electronics than they live actors. How much?
There's a common, I guess, thorn in the side of the haunted house attraction owners, and that is recruiting and retaining good actors.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, come in and they're in and out, and it's not for everybody.
No.
So I mean, I get it.
There's a dedication you have to put to it.
You have to really have passion for it. But so a lot of them will do that in place of actors. So they make sure that they have something going on inside the haunt all the time. Of course, you can rely on the animatronics, but in my opinion, they don't get the job done. So I built this and designed this to have so that each actor can have multiple scares.
Okay.
So you can easily get 5 or 6. Each actor can get about 5 or 6 scares.
Okay.
Which is unusual because they'll tell you that's not true, but I mean not that there's anything all that special with what I'm doing here, but they'll tell you can only get 2, maybe 3, scares out of each actor.
Right.
But I haven't needed that. Well, maybe a few times. There's nights, when the local football game or something's going on. And then you got
I was gonna say, being in the South, football's a big thing.
Yeah. Yes, football is the thing here. So I'm actually originally from here. So.
Okay.
Holly Pond.
Holly Pond.
All around here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. they're not really into this like I am, though. So
Yeah, that's what I have found because I'm originally from Tennessee.
yeah,
So we had like a few where I'm from,
yeah,
and one was from a church. They had their big one, and
okay,
it was massive.
yeah,
I
yeah,
grew up with that one.
yeah,
It was awesome.
okay,
To be a church, it was awesome. It surprised me, but yeah, I just grew up, going to the haunted houses, haunted movies. I mean, you name it.
I never went to a haunt. I never saw a haunted house until I was an adult. It was just trick or treating. That's all I
Okay.
cared about. I trick or treated probably way past when I should have been trick or treating. I was a
Hey,
younger teenager when I
I was
was
gonna say I always say I'd rather see them out trick or treating than what they could be doing.
other things. Yeah, some of the other options. Yeah, right. So yeah, that was my. That's the story of how I got started. And, not really wanted to. I had
You
no
really
idea.
you
Never had
don't.
any desire. Never thought about it.
You don't.
Thought it was funny.
Now your particular one,
So you never know.
yeah, but your particular one, I've noticed you've also taken because even your sign out front says it that you do canned goods. So you do a food drive.
Yes.
How
Every
many
event.
times a year do you do that? Just this once, or
Nope. Every event that we have is for one charity or another. So last Christmas we did toys. I was going to do food, and then I changed my mind. I wanted to do toys. It was Christmas,
Mhm.
and then we did Valentine's Day. I believe it was St. Jude's. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. We did charity for St. Jude's
okay,
Hospital, where we collected blankets and stuff and toys for them.
awesome,
But other than that, it's typically canned food, non-perishable.
non-perishables. Yeah.
Right, right. Cans are just the easiest thing,
hmm
instead of the bags that would burst open.
Yeah, my last
Yeah.
couple was
So
for food drives
that's
for people.
yeah, that's why I say specifically.
Is there a certain food bank that you donate to?
Yes, Tessa and Caring Heart,
Okay.
and there's another one down the street that unfortunately I can't think of the name, but
Okay.
I haven't been there yet. But I've been told that they're interested. They would like to work together with
Awesome.
us here too. So yeah, so
Shoot you out.
yeah, and I'm happy to do that. Well, we had on a side note, we had on the toys, which I was really impressed with for Christmas. I was expecting to get things that we were going to have to repair and clean and all that,
Mhm.
throwaway stuff, right? Hand-me-downs, if you want.
Yeah.
Not a single one. Everything they brought was new in the
New.
box. Yeah, I
Wow.
was impressed by that.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
That's just community coming together.
Yes, that was.
I love it.
Yep.
That's what I love. That's what I want to see. I want people.
And I took those to Caring Heart because Caring Heart is more kid focused
Okay.
than Tessa. Tessa is a little bit more
Caring Heart. Okay.
a little bit more adult, oriented.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Caring Heart.
Okay.
I took them over there, and I just dropped them off. And I didn't think they.
Is that just something you wanted to add in with the haunted house, or is the food drive? How did the food drive come in with the haunted house?
It's just I know that a lot of haunts do. In fact, the original haunts were charity.
Okay.
So I just thought
You just incorporated.
I just like it, and I want us to be involved in the community too. So and that's like I think probably the best way for us to do that.
Okay.
So I just like the idea.
Okay.
And then Tessa and Caring Heart both, I know they do a really good job. They are they're really helpful to people in need in the community. And I've seen it firsthand. So I was very impressed by that. Like they're the real deal. And I'm sure the rest of them are too. I just haven't been the whole one. But
Well, it's different when you see it firsthand. When you
yes.
work with them,
Yeah.
and then you see it. Because we've worked with several organizations as well, and like, okay, I see where the work is being put.
Yeah.
And I have no problem
Like,
donating, working it, no problem.
it might be, and you can edit this if you want, but just on a kind of a side note, the what happened at Tessa that really got to me was that there was a guy standing in line, and he obviously didn't have the money, and there was a microwave, and didn't have a way to cook food, and there was a microwave there, and he looked over at the microwave and he said, "Boy, that's what I need right there." And he just stood there in line. He didn't ask anybody. He wasn't trying to get it. He just happened to mention it, and the lady said, "You want that?" He said, "It's yours." She just gave it to him.
Awesome.
Yeah. So it was like,
That's
you're
shocking.
really here, giving back to the community, to the people that are in need. And, that kind of spoke to me. So,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So.
You don't get that very often, especially nowadays.
Right.
I'll say nowadays.
Right.
You don't get that very often.
Like, that's right. Yeah, that's unique.
Very.
Especially
Very
for a
much.
place. And they have rent, to pay. They're,
yeah,
it's
they're a business.
It's a bit, right. Exactly.
They're just putting a hand out.
Yep.
And whatever little you can do for them, goes a long ways.
And there's other haunts that that do the same thing too.
Okay.
So,
but at least 4 years here.
Yeah, 4 years here. This is my fourth. So we're hoping to do well.
Okay.
We seem to be getting a lot of interest.
It grows each year. If you noticed it, just every.
Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. But they say the third or fourth year is when you should really start seeing, the people, getting behind you, coming in, getting interested, and getting the word out, enjoying it.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy it.
And each event that you have just grows and grows.
And I hear good things from the customers that come through. So,
good.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's my candy.
I know. Just getting those stares out of people and seeing those faces and just.
Yeah.
That's the thrill right there.
Yeah, and especially when they come up, they make it a point to stop, on their way out and come back and tell you. That's when like they really. When
you hear them outside going, "Oh my God, I cannot believe it!"
But it's it's a joint effort. It's a group effort, and so we've got, and I call them, we're the Dreamz team basically. First of all.
Okay.
So I say that we're like the best haunt crew, in Alabama. But
if you've got people willing to volunteer their time,
and
come in and do this with you.
That's who's doing it. That's where that comes from. Is the actors. The actors bring it to life. So you're talking about animatronic before. I much prefer actors, and I also have some props in there that are actor activated as opposed to the animatronics.
Okay.
And I think that the actor activated props are much better than the animatronics.
Gives an extra boost.
Well, I mean, everybody enjoys it. The actor has one prop,
Yeah.
Right? And
gives them something to play off of.
The timing is better. It's like.
Yeah.
An actor can bring the prop to life. Where
it also gives them something to kind of like play off of, kind of incorporate.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Interaction.
Yeah. How many actors do you have?
So we've typically had a little over 20.
Oh.
I think the most we had was like 23, I think, last year. Somewhere in that neighborhood. But it fluctuates,
Okay.
Like every night people come in.
Typically have the same
one
ones
night,
each year.
See them again. Other people come in and stay here, forever. Like I've got a couple people who have been here for 4 years now.
Okay.
So, that's nice. I like to see the people that are staying.
They continue going.
And well, they know how things run, and they're obviously having a good time, and that's what I want. I want everybody to.
Yeah, they got to have a good time. Make sure the crowd has a good time.
Exactly.
I mean,
that's
if you're not having fun, they're not having fun.
That's exactly. That's right. I was just talking about that earlier.
Yeah, it's like if they're not having any fun and putting the effort out there, you're not. It's like bands. If the singer's up there just standing there, you're just nah, not incorporating, the crowd's not going to have any fun. Everyone's got to be involved.
Right.
It's a group effort here.
So we try to have fun. In fact, I had 2 rules before, which was no drama, and my second rule was have fun. I'm changing it to just
Those are good rules.
one rule. That's one. That's it.
I was gonna say,
If you-
I like those 2 rules.
Because if you're having fun, everything else just kind of falls into place.
Yeah.
You know, so you don't really need anything else. I've worked in several different haunted houses, and they have pages,
Oh yeah.
of rules. Not big on that. You know,
I was gonna say, it kind of knocks a lot of the fun out. And
you're having fun. Unless it's some kind of masochistic fun or sadistic fun.
that's the whole point.
That's a whole nother story, though. It just doesn't make believe here. Then
Yeah, it's like we try to bring as much to life.
Fake. We don't have to look,
but we're
real,
not.
not be real. Yeah, we don't get that serious.
Well, how much of the scenes you've created every scene by hand?
Yeah, with help,
So-
from the actors. Yeah, come in.
How many scenes do you have?
We keep changing it. It fluctuates, and some kind of bleed into others. So you're not really sure where to stop the scene. And is it 2 scenes? So, but there's
Okay.
there's going to be like mid-teens, I guess. So I'm going to go with around probably 12 or 13 at least.
Okay.
And you can add some more depending on what you want to call.
How big's the
a scene.
space? Like, how big is this building that you?
The building is 4,000 square feet.
Okay, so 4,000 square feet of terror is what we've got going on here.
4,000 square feet of terror, especially in the dressing room.
Oh no!
Yeah. We should bring people through the dressing room. But we pack a lot into our small space.
Yeah.
So one of my taglines I wanted or that I use for the haunted house is the biggest little haunt in North Alabama. So because of that, so as haunts go, we're on the low end as far as size wise, especially for commercial haunts.
Okay.
But I already have people who have gone to try out one of the bigger haunts that now want to come back here.
Yeah.
I won't go into any details.
Nah.
About that, but it's one of the top haunts in the state.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now they want to come back. And because we do different stuff here.
Okay.
I'll just put it that way, and I'll
Different's good.
I'll show you the rest.
Okay. I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. Do you want to?
Whenever
Yeah.
Well, I was just gonna say, you said you got into mask making.
Yes.
So how many of these bad boys are yours that you've created?
Those are mostly purchased.
Okay.
The only one was the Trumpinator.
Okay.
And Freddy Krueger.
Oh, and that's Freddy in the corner?
Freddy with the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Other than that, those are purchased.
Okay.
Yeah. Although that one, the one next to Freddy, to the right of Freddy,
Okay.
is made by one of our youngest actors, named Kat.
Oh,
Hey, where's your
did you teach her?
And he just, no.
Oh, they just made it themselves?
I would go up to him and I would say, here, you want my help or you want me to try to, I can show you some stuff. And he was like, no, I want to do it.
I want to do it myself.
Okay. Oh, we got this guy right here who's never made a mask before and just
made this?
Created this masterpiece. That's pretty awesome.
Oh, can I hold it?
I love that. Yeah, that's a great.
That's a good piece.
So yeah, I like that a lot.
Oh wow.
So
black light.
A young budding.
Are you going to put a lot of black light to it? A lot of black light movement.
He's in a dark room. He's in
dark. Okay.
Well, I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking like that or a strobe light, like in your face, like this coming at you, like this.
Cool.
Would be.
But unfortunately, no. But I still think
that is so awesome. I don't want to mess it up.
That will work in any room, I think.
Oh yeah. So that's good work.
Cool. Yeah, and no instruction. I didn't give him. He did it all himself.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty happy.
All right.
So I got a protege.
I'm creativity. I'm all for.
I encourage that. I want everybody to, try stuff. Like if you want to try the makeup, jump in. And
what works for you?
Yeah, and I think they do a great job too. So
So you got a wide variety. Anybody can be just about anything.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
We've even got
We could use
Santa Claus.
We did, yeah. That came from a Christmas show that we had. We had Dead Santa. Uh, zombie Santa might be a better way to put that, I guess.
Okay.
But, yeah, a lot of people get sensitive about Christmas, which I get it. That's okay.
I don't know. I think one of my favorite ones is Silent
Cramp.
Night, the movie.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Silent Night.
Yeah.
You've got a serial killer Santa Claus.
Yeah. Right.
I was all for that. Like, hey.
Yeah, sneaking in your house like Santa Claus does. Krampus is a big one too.
Oh, yeah.
People like Krampus, but we haven't done
I
that.
celebrate Krampus.
Yeah, last Christmas I think was the first Christmas show we did. So we did do, I don't know, I think you might have asked me. We do off season stuff. So
Yeah.
we did mostly for fun and for charity. It's not a big commercial, deal for us, but we did Valentine's Day, Easter, and St. Patty's Day.
Okay. And is it strictly for the food drive that you do?
For the most part,
For the most
yeah.
part? Okay.
We don't put out a lot in the advertising for it, but it's the first year that we did all that, and so our the word about us, is still spreading.
Yeah.
So I think it's at a point now where we can actually make those like not just charity but for commercial, which is good for us because we have rent to pay. So,
well, I was gonna say each one that you have, it gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
So when the actual peak season, like right now, we're coming up into for Halloween,
right? Right. This is the time.
Just amps up.
This is the time.
The anticipation,
Oh yeah.
And if you change it around, like you said, you change all the time. So
adding to it, less changes than adding stuff. I do more addition, I guess. Than changes because I want new. Like I guess you could make the old stuff new, but it might be more self-explanatory.
Something for people to identify to.
What's that?
You're talking about the newer stuff. Is like people to identify. Like, okay, I know this, especially with a younger group. I'm aware of this kind of haunts, scary stuff versus some of the older stuff that we're probably more used to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't actually follow any how would you put it? Sort of established pattern of haunted house.
Okay.
I just whatever comes to mind.
Okay.
That's
whatever is cooking up here.
My actor, I call them my kids, but they're mostly adults. But they have great ideas. We share ideas. We do brainstorming.
Okay.
So a lot of stuff that you see out there isn't just me. It's the actors too. So.
It's these little mad little minds over here.
What's that?
Some of it's these mad little minds over here.
Oh yeah. They're about as mad as you get.
Hey, you gotta have it.
I gotta have them to keep me that way. Yeah.
You gotta have it.
Yeah, I don't want to be saying normal. I have a T-shirt that says.
We don't want normal.
I have a T-shirt that says normal. People scare me. So
they do. They really do. I'm like,
and it's
I don't want to be normal.
It's not a lie. Yeah. So
So now you want to kind of like walk us through.
Yeah.
And we just kind of see what you guys are doing.
Let's take a look. I'm ready.